So this is question 11C from our review for our test 3. And it says, how many milliliters of a 20% acid solution must be mixed with 30 mils of an 80% acid solution to make a 32% acid solution? So what we want to do here is we want to create a algebraic equation and solve for our unknown. Now your unknown could be x, it could be y, it doesn't really matter as long as you understand what variable, what letter you're using for your variable. Okay, so the first thing that I'm looking at when I see this question is it says how many mils of a 20% acid. Okay, so again, when you're dealing with percents, you can't just use the number 20. So you have to either convert that into its decimal form, which I'm going to do, which is decimal 2, or have it 20 over 100, because the percent sign tells us that it's in a partial. And the question specifically saying, well, how many milliliters? So for me, I'm multiplying that by our unknown, which is x. Okay? The second part of this question says how much of that unknown, okay, of the 20% must be mixed with a 30 milliliter of an 80% acid solution. Okay, so this, whatever this is going to be mixed with an 80%, but again, for the same reasons I just explained with 20%, you can't use the 80 as it is going to be mixed with, we have that known, so that 30 mils. Okay, so that 0.8 is going to be multiplied by that 30. Okay, now, in terms of creating we can solve for this part, but we're not really explaining what, we're not really explaining like our right side, like what is this equal to? Okay, so we've addressed in terms of our numbers what the question is asking. Now we've got to look at the right side of the equation. So how much are we making? We're making a 32% solution. So we're going to have a 0.32, okay? And that's actually going to be multiplied by x plus 30. Okay, now the reason why, you probably are understanding where I'm getting the 0.32, but what the heck, why are we having an x plus 30 here? Okay, you have to remember the question is asking us, well, how much of that 20% solution, that x is the how much, okay, will be added to the 30. So that's where I'm getting x plus 30 from. So once we've rearranged, let's just go ahead and solve what we can here. So we have 0.2x plus 0.8 multiplied by 30, I believe, gives us 24. And then we have, now remember, that 0.32 applies not only to the x, but to that positive 30. Okay, so don't forget about that order of operation. So 0.32x plus 9.6. Okay, so I'm going to rearrange the equation so that all my x's are on one side. Okay, I'm going to move over the 0.2x, but you could easily move over the 0.32 just as long as you should still get the same answer. Just make sure that you are keeping your signs if they're changing, because we're in add-ins. Okay, minus 0.2x. Okay, so 24 minus 9.6 gives us 14.4, and 0.32x minus 0.2 gives us 0.12x. So now I'm going to bring over that 0.12. I'm going to divide both sides by 0.12 so x stands alone. So x will actually be equal to 100 milliliters. So to answer the question, you would take 120 mils of your 20% acid solution, and you would mix it with the 30 mils of the 80 to get the 32%. Okay, that's how we answer that question.